Welcome to my channel. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Wrestling veteran Conan feels WWE Chief Content Officer Triple H has a soft spot for #DIY. Hunter is in charge of creative for both Raw and SmackDown. Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa had everyone fooled as they pretended to have internal differences. The duo tricked the Motor City Machine Guns into putting the WWE Tag Team Championships on the line and won the titles with some underhanded tactics, becoming the top heel team on the blue brand. On a recent episode of Keepin' IT 100, Conan criticized Triple H's favoritism toward #DIY. He felt Hunter thought they were easy to work with because of their time in NXT. The veteran wrestler pointed out that despite a consistent push, the duo was not over with the fans and didn't generate excitement on TV. On the December 6th episode of SmackDown, Gargano and Ciampa dethroned the Motor City Machine Guns to become the new WWE Tag Team Champions. After the encounter, Triple H took to X/Twitter to congratulate the new tag champions on the blue brand. Hunter penned an emotional message for the duo, recalling that Gargano and Ciampa had won tag team gold for the first time in the same building years ago. He also mentioned it was a historic moment for the tandem. In the high-stakes world of professional wrestling, controversies and criticisms are as much a part of the industry as the action in the ring. Recently, a seasoned wrestling veteran has come forward to slam WWE Chief Content Officer Paul Triple H Levesque for alleged favoritism towards certain current champions. According to this outspoken critic, these individuals have not truly connected with the audience, despite receiving significant pushes and being placed in prime positions on WWE programming. The wrestling veteran, who has chosen to remain unnamed but is known for their unfiltered opinions, did not hold back when voicing their frustrations during a podcast interview. Triple H has always had his favorites. That's no secret, they stated. But what's frustrating is seeing guys and girls who are clearly not getting over with the crowd being pushed to the moon because they're in Triple H's inner circle or fit his vision of what a star should look like. The veteran pointed out specific current champions as examples of this alleged favoritism. They argued that these individuals have been granted high-profile opportunities and extended title reigns, yet continue to fail in eliciting strong reactions from the audience. The crowd's either dead silent or giving polite claps. That's not the reaction you want from a champion, they added. While the veteran refrained from naming names directly, their descriptions have led fans to speculate about which current champions they were referring to. One name that frequently comes up in these discussions is that of a prominent star who has been a fixture in the main event scene since Triple H took over creative responsibilities in WWE. Critics argue that this individual's character has grown stale and repetitive, yet they remain a champion due to their close ties with the WWE's creative head. Similarly, a recent call-up from NXT who has been fast-tracked to a championship reign was also mentioned as a potential subject of the critique. Fans have noted that this performer, despite their undeniable in-ring ability, has struggled to connect with the main roster audience in the same way they did in NXT. The veteran's remarks have reignited an age-old debate in professional wrestling: the difference between being pushed and truly getting over. Being pushed refers to a wrestler receiving a prominent spot on the card, often accompanied by championship wins and high-profile storylines. Getting over, on the other hand, means resonating with the audience and eliciting strong emotional reactions, whether positive or negative. You can push someone all you want, the veteran said. But if the crowd isn't buying it, you're just wasting time and resources. A true champion is someone the fans are invested in, not someone the office wants them to care about. This critique is particularly relevant in today's WWE, where the company's audience is more vocal and discerning than ever. With social media providing a platform for fans to share their opinions, it's become increasingly difficult for WWE to manufacture stars without genuine fan support. Triple H's tenure as head of creative has been met with mixed reviews. While many have praised his efforts to revitalize WWE programming and elevate underutilized talent, others have criticized him for showing favoritism towards certain wrestlers. The veteran's comments suggest that this favoritism is not only impacting the quality of the product, but also stifling the growth of other deserving talents. There are so many people on that roster who are busting their asses to get noticed, the veteran said. But they'll never get a real shot because they're not part of Triple H's club. It's disheartening to see. The veteran's critique has sparked intense debate among wrestling fans online. While some agree with their assessment, others believe the criticism is unwarranted and rooted in personal bias. "You can't please everyone," one fan tweeted. "Triple H has done a great job so far, and not every champion needs to be a megastar right away. Sometimes it takes time to build." Another fan counted, "The veteran is right. WWE keeps pushing people who clearly aren't connecting with the crowd while ignoring fan favorites. It's frustrating to watch." The veteran's comments raise important questions about WWE's approach to building stars and maintaining a strong connection with its audience. In an era where wrestling fans have more options than ever, from AEW to independent promotions, WWE cannot afford to alienate its fan base by prioritizing personal preferences over audience reactions. At the end of the day, wrestling is about the fans, the veteran concluded. If you're not listening to them, you're doing it wrong. And right now, it feels like WWE is listening to one person, Triple H. Whether or not the veteran's critique is entirely fair, it highlights a persistent issue in professional wrestling: the balance between creative vision and audience engagement. As WWE continues to evolve under Triple H's leadership, it remains to be seen whether the company can address these concerns and strike that balance. For now, the debate rages on, with fans, critics, and industry insiders all weighing in on the state of WWE's current champions and the direction of the product.